What I'm going to show you is exactly the prompt I run. I've changed some of the names around, obviously, in the product, so you guys can see it without me divulging any secrets, obviously, with at Microsoft. However, this is the exact same prompt that I run. I've developed it, and you can develop one of your own that does this kickoff email perfectly for a sales manager. This is my kickoff email. I want you to save it as drafts. I think it's important, by the way, always tell it to save as drafts unless you're absolutely confident you want to send something on your behalf. I said who I want, who this is going to. It's going to my direct reports. By the way, you don't necessarily need to tell it who your direct reports are because it's connected to the Microsoft IQ, work IQ. We can also call this the graph. It's going to be able to see who works for you, assuming your IT people have that set up. It'll already know who works for you. I always just double down on who works for me because sometimes it changes, right? Like I get somebody new who works for me, who's been reorged into my team, whatever. So the next thing, and this is critical, right? And this is what's so cool about Cowork, is that it can pull information all over the place and coalesce it for you in a single question, right? Like a human would. I say, hey, I want you to gather intel to create this email. One, I'm Perseus, by the way. Perseus is you as the manager. I want you to look through all of my email. Look at my last kickoff note, the one that I did manually, in order to match my tone, like how I talk, okay? Match the style. And then I want you to open with team because that's always how I do it. I think I'm a pretty high energy guy. I'm very direct. And then the other thing is I like to have a countdown. I always like to start my email as a sales manager with how many days until the end of the current quarter or the end of the fiscal year. And I say, hey, I want you to count this with a countdown until June 30th. I want to have like a motivational tone. Again, how I want to sign it off. Next, for context, I want to look through my inbox for some things like, hey, I always want to, I want my newsletter to always have some compete intel about what competitors are doing, what the latest and greatest insights from corporate sales leadership and marketing management are telling us. So I tell it to look for some other newsletters to draw insights from. I said to extract some compete intelligence from this. Pricing changes from these competitors. But again, these are all hypothetical. Any pricing changes that we should know about. Basically, I'm trying to gather all the insights that I know are going to be applicable for my team, and so I tell it to look for all that, right? And then I say, hey, distill this down into 2 to 4 bullet points because I know my team, like most sellers, they're probably not going to read a lot. And then, key themes that I want to watch out for, right? You could insert whatever your themes are, right? But these are very sales focused, right? What are some campaigns like forecast discipline, CRM hygiene? Again, remember, Cowork can pull from your CRM environment. It'll pull from your emails. It can pull from Teams chats. It can pull from all sorts of different places to get insights that you want to surface. Step 2 of this prompt is compose the actual email. I want you to compose this kickoff email. And I kind of give it the format that I like, right? So you see, hey, top priorities and opening, pipeline performance. And again, this is literally how I would if I were to talk to a college intern about, hey, I want you to write this email for me every week. These are the same instructions I would give that intern, like I was talking to a person. Very specific, but also general enough that I'm not writing it for that person, right? And then step 3, just save it as a draft, right? I give it some important notes, hey, I want you to match my tone. I want you to speak like a coach rallying my team and exactly how I want it to look. And then I always give my tasks a recurring, an end date. I just said, hey, April 11th, 2027. All right. So then you're at the most critical part of, you've just created this prompt that you wanted to run on a recurring basis. You hit run, send it. So now you're sending it to Cowork for it to think, right? And so you can see up here in the top right corner, the model it's using. Again, with Microsoft, you have the option of different Claude models as well as different Chat GPT models. Right now, I've got two options here: Sonnet 4.6 and Opus 4.7. Opus 4.7 is a little bit more intensive. I just find it to be a bit better for things like this where it's rather complex, right? So hey, this is what's really cool is that you can sort of see what it's doing. It's mapping everything. It's making code names, which is amazing, right? It's seeing everything from my actual job and then making it, a code name pseudonyms. So that way nothing's going to be revealed. You can see the tasks that it's executing. And so pretty soon what you're going to see is the actual end product. What's cool here, right? So it found that the kickoff email from previous times. It's finding all of the source files I asked it to look at. from the last week. So we know that's going to be relevant for this weekly kickoff email to my team. And I would say things shall probably be done in 2 minutes. So, but I won't make you guys sit through all that. Don't worry. If you're curious what the Rainmaker ATU7 is, that's my team. That's what we're called. Just so our own little like team fun name. While this is working, I think it's important to talk about how in sales, a real common scenario is you've got all this disparate information coming at you. It could either be in your CRM system, it could be in like your Teams chat or your Slack chat or whatever you're using, your Google chat. It could also be obviously an email, and good old fashioned cell phone too, right? Is a way that often information comes to you as a sales manager or as a salesperson, right? And so it's really important when you're using an AI tool that it can pull information from all these things simultaneously. Otherwise, all the AI is going to be able to do is just reason over that single point of fact. It's not going to know nearly as much as what you know between your two ears. Cowork is awesome, again, because it's pulling all this together and synthesizing it, right? And that's how it's drafting this kickoff note. So here we go, right? So saying right now it's drafting it. It's draft saved to my folder. It's ready for the Monday review. Next thing is I'm going to go to my drafts inbox and show it to you guys. But because I don't want to swivel there, like, hey, just show me the draft right here, all right? So you can go to your Outlook and open up drafts and you'll see it there. But let's just say, hey, I don't want to open up that. I just want to go here. So if you go here, you can see, hey, 50 days till the solstice, or basically till the end of the fiscal year. Top priorities. So it's amazing. It created, it pulled in the sales forecast information. In terms of deal-based forecast, the prior report, what's changed, what hasn't, in-flight opportunities, all sorts of things. I'm going to say, hey, can you revise this once more to strip any actual customer name? All right, hit revise and start over from here. Cut the last 30 seconds. All right, starting fresh. All right, so now everybody, you can see the actual draft email in line, what it looks like, what it pulled from. It's pulling all this information from email, from my CRM system, from Teams chats to put together a great kickoff note to my team. Right, it's got this subject line. It calculated the correct number of days until the end of June, which is awesome. It's got a little motivational pitch here. We held the line. Top priorities. Again, they distilled this from these other. It tells sort of like where we got it from. Zeus is my boss's boss. Harold's is my boss. It talks about what we did. It gives some insights about what happened. Highlights from last week. It's awesome. Where we stand, and even create a table so we can just sort of see as a team how we're doing. But you could do it again as an individual seller. Like how am I doing as a salesperson individually, right? Give some focus areas for my team in terms of what we need to do. And then some execution reminders, right? As a manager, you're always about trying to, hey, we got to make sure that, while we're out there trying to win big deals, sadly, there's also some administrative stuff we always have to do, right? So it gives some reminders on that. And then it ends with a motivational quote that I may or may not like to use normally, right? So there you go. So now you've seen the full kickoff email generation and how you can do it in Cowork. And then I'll save this to run on a recurring basis every week on a Sunday. And so that way on Monday morning, I'll hop into my email in the morning and check it out and make any revisions I want before hitting send. And that's all you need to know to create your kickoff email as a sales manager using Cowork. I really recommend everybody tries is the Copilot Cowork Toolkit. We've created it. It's free. It's on GitHub. And it's your way to find out the best prompts that are out there and share your own. Lastly, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more content. We really appreciate it. This channel doesn't exist without your support. Thanks.